This is a story about a boy named John Midas who had a very unusual obsession with chocolate. He ate it for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. His parents were very worried because he wouldn't eat regular food, and even his doctor, who put him on vitamins and asked him to eat healthy food, was also worried. His friends don't even like him because he takes their chocolate and he never, ever shares with anyone. He keeps it all to himself. On his way to the house of his friend Susan Buttercup, he found a shiny gold coin with his initials on it. After walking for a bit, John decided to take a stop at the candy store. John was an absolute pig when it came to candy. He ate lollipops and licorice, and suckers and hard candy galore. From gummy bears and gumdrops to sour worms and marshmallows, John ate it all. He loved Skittles and jelly beans, chewing gum and Starbursts, but most of all, his favorite thing to eat was chocolate. John walked into the candy store.
Well, hi, John.
Hi. How do you know my name?
He said.
Would you like to buy a box of chocolate?
Well, all I have is this gold coin I found on the sidewalk.
Can I see? Well, I'll take it.
And like that, John walked home with a box of chocolate.
Thank you, John. Have a good day.
John knew his mother would be upset once she'd found out what he'd bought, so he hid the chocolate under his bed and waited until later to eat it.
Good night, John. Good night,
Said John. As his mom began to walk away, he checked to see if the coast was clear. Turning on his flashlight, he looked under his bed for the chocolate he'd bought earlier that day.
There's only one piece.
John began to eat the chocolate, happily munching away.
Maybe that's all I'll eat for now. So chocolatey. Love it. Here comes my...
John began to brush his teeth, then stopped very suddenly.
Oh my gosh! My toothpaste turned to chocolate!
He exclaimed. Later on that day, John went to school and eventually went to recess and saw his friends.
I'm saying I'm sorry for turning your coin to chocolate. I just have this problem. Anytime my lips touch something, it turns to chocolate. I'm just saying I'm sorry. So crazy, huh? Right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying I'm sorry.